Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, and I know I have a little bit of a different background. My family's still asleep, my husband's still in bed, so I thought I'm just going to knock this video out now. This video actually started out to be a Top 5 Tuesday. As you can tell, it's on Tuesday that I am posting this, but as I was kind of, trying to write out my Top 5 Tuesday, which was going to be top 5 like 100-calorie snacks, I have a lot of subscribers that are not on Weight Watchers, that they do count calories, or they just trying to eat healthy, or just be mindful of what they're eating. And there's, I think probably the majority are Weight Watchers, but I do, have a good mixture, and I have a lot of people ask me about 100-calorie snacks, or what are the snacks that I'm eating that are Weight Watchers, how many calories are those, etc. So as I was thinking, so I was going to do this top 5 100-calorie snacks. But then as I was kind of going through it, I also wanted to add in the smart points to those. And then I was reading through my comments, and somebody had asked me what's the difference between calories and smart points in some of these snacks. And, or like in fruit. I think that was what the question was, like how much, fruit are 0 points. So how much can you have to be like, say, keep it around a good, 100-calorie snack? And I thought about it. I'm like, you know what? Let's just talk about in general calories versus smart points and 100-calorie snacks. So I'm just going to focus on just snacks in this video. If you guys enjoy this video and you'd like me to do this with other types of foods, let me know, because as you can tell, when I get like to vegetables, I didn't include like sweet potatoes or things like that, because I personally don't eat them as a snack. So I kind of kept things in mind that I have eaten as snacks. And then I added in some other snacks that I don't eat, but just to kind of give you an idea of what a 100-calorie snack looks like. So hopefully all this makes sense, because as I'm saying this, it sounds a little confusing. So let's get started, and then you'll kind of maybe get the idea of this video, and you can let me know if you want me to do more. So let's just start with fruit, because that is one of my favorite snacks, is fruit. Of course, fruit is 0 points for smart points. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't be a little bit mindful of how many we eat, because they do have calories. So, sorry about that. My dog and cat are having a stare down over there. My dog is really tiny, as you guys know, so it's not like I'm having any fear for the cat. Actually, the other way around, the cat is a lot bigger than my dog. So, blueberries. Blueberries, 0 points. 1 cup is 100 calories. So that shows you right there that you shouldn't just go completely crazy over eating an entire package, I guess maybe 2-pound package of blueberries, whatever, however you buy them, because you're going to have a lot of calories in that, and they are 0 points, but 1 cup is 100 calories. Grapes, approximately 28 grapes, about 1 cup is 100 calories. Grapes is something that is very easily for us to overeat on, but if you were counting calories, you'd want to make sure you measured them out, and that would be about 28 grapes. A medium apple runs between about, I guess, 75 to 80 calories. Kiwis, 2 of them would be 100 calories. Strawberries, now you can have 2 cups of strawberries. Of course, strawberries are a little bit bigger, but you can have 2 cups of strawberries for 100 calories. And pineapple is one of my weaknesses. I could easily sit down and eat an entire pineapple after I cut it. But only 1 cup of that pineapple is 100 calories. So obviously a whole pineapple, who knows how many calories that would be. And it's kind of, I'm glad I'm kind of doing this, because it kind of puts it in perspective when I go to eat it next time. Maybe I better just make sure I stick to a cup, because a whole pineapple could probably easily come in at 500 or 600 calories. Vegetables. Okay, I only did just like my kind of 3 vegetables. 3 or 4 vegetables that I like to eat with, say, like hummus or dip, that kind of thing. So like broccoli and cauliflower comes in about the same. You can have 3 cups for 100 calories. So obviously those are some vegetables that you want to choose. Baby carrots, you can have about 40 of those for 100 calories. So I feel actually better about that, because I feel like sometimes I put a lot of baby carrots in my bags that I take to work. So I'm thinking, I always used to think, gosh, am I putting too many in here? I even had like people comment, it's like you have a lot of baby carrots in there. Well, now that I know that I can have 40 of those for 100 calories, I feel like you know, because all the research says, I feel like when you are counting calories, which I did for a long time, I feel like everything I read said to keep your snacks between 100 to 200 calories. Try not to go over 200 calories for your snacks. And I think that's why you see a lot of these 100-calorie snack bags, you know, out there, or 100-calorie snack packs out there, and it's because of that. So, you know, I feel like I know that I'm on Weight Watchers and Smart Points, and a lot of people may take, you know, may say, you know, you don't need to count calories, you're on Weight Watchers. Okay, but I feel like we all also need to listen to our bodies, and I know I can tell when I've been eating too many calories, and I feel like that even if you're eating too many of a good thing, that's not good. So I think you still have to be mindful of serving sizes regardless if it has points or not. And that's just my personal opinion. I mean, everybody's different, but every body is different as well. So that's something you need to keep in mind and just really get in tune with your body and how much your body can handle of certain things. Now, celery. So I know there are some people out there, I found out from doing one of my subscriber Sunday video questions was what kind of vegetable you don't like. There are a lot of people out there who don't like celery, which surprises me because I feel like it doesn't have much of a taste to it, but I love celery. I mean, I love it so much, and when I forget to buy it, like this last week, I didn't buy any yesterday, and so I don't have celery this week. It makes me sad. But you can have 6 cups of celery for 100 calories. So obviously celery is definitely a good snack. That's why it has that that label of being a negative calorie food, because supposedly it takes more calories to chew it than it does what you're digesting. I don't know if any of that's true. I've never really looked much into that science, but it's obviously very low calorie, because if you can have 6 cups for 100 calories, then I'm definitely going to be munching on that celery. Now let's get into nuts. Nuts is something that I feel like is very unfairly, I don't know what the word is. Basically, Weight Watchers doesn't take in consideration that nuts have the healthy fats, just like avocados, which I should have put avocado on here, but I forgot. It has the monounsaturated fats, which are really good for you, which that is what the doctors and everybody says that we should be eating to lower our bad cholesterol. So, but because of the science around creating what a smart point is, it takes in consideration the things like calories and fats and sugars and proteins. So it doesn't, but it only talks about saturated fat. So there's nothing about monounsaturated fat, which I think is kind of a disservice to those of us on Weight Watchers, because it discourages us from eating these things because of the high points. And I, though, personally am willing to use some weekly points to add some almonds to my meals. And as you guys know, I do add almonds to quite a few of my salads, to my snacks, and that kind of thing. And so I'm going to continue doing that, even if I have to use weeklies just to do it. I feel like they are good for you, and that is one of my goals for this year, is to try to eat healthy but stay within, you know, but using Weight Watchers as my base. So nuts. 14 almonds is 100 calories, which would cost us 3 smart points. 30 pistachios, and this is with the shells, when I looked them up in the Weight Watcher app, is 3 smart points. Emerald nuts, so like the 100-calorie nut packages, those are 3 smart points. I don't know how many nuts you get in those packages. I have I think in my cupboard I have the cocoa dusted one, which were really good. I've had the spicy, I think they're spicy wasabi ones. Those are really good. But they're all 3 smart points. Like I said, I don't know how many's in there. I'm assuming there's somewhere probably around 10 to 14, depending on the flavors. Peanut butter. So peanut butter or almond butter are the same. 1 tablespoon is going to cost you 100 calories. Or 3 smart points. So really, though, if you think about it, these ones I feel like are kind of balanced, because I think 3 smart points is okay for a snack, and you are, you know, and it's 100 calories. So I you know, even though I feel like we get kind of dinged for having these nuts, but really, if you think about it, it's staying within that 100-calorie snack range. But if you are eating 200 calorie snacks, then it's going to cost you 6 smart points to have 200 calories worth of almonds, pistachios, or those snack packs, which is kind of high for a snack when you are down to lowest amount of points like I am, where you only get 30 smart points, and you need to try to balance out your meals throughout the day. Other, so I just kind of had other category. So hummus, you're going to have 3 tablespoons of most hummuses for about 100 calories. It just depends. Like the hummuses that I buy range between 60 to 80 calories for 2 tablespoons. So it just kind of depends on what you're buying. So roughly 3 tablespoons is going to cost you 100 calories, and it's going to cost you 2 smart points. So I think that's a really good snack, and it's a really good balance there. Eggs are going to come in about 60 to 80 calories depending on the eggs you buy. I believe the Eggland's Best eggs that I buy are 60 or 65 calories, but most eggs are about 80 calories, and those are going to cost you 2 smart points. Yogurts range between 2 to 3 smart points depending on, even like the plain non-fat Greek yogurt that I buy, 1 cup is 120 calories, I believe, and it's 3 smart points. So even if I went down to 100 calories on that, it would still be 3 smart points. But the little like individual things of yogurt, those are typically 2 to 3 smart points, and roughly 80 to 100 calories. Some of them are a little bit over 100 calories. The Healthy Pop popcorn, I think it's the Jolly Time is what I buy. The Healthy Kettle Pop, all those little mini bags are 100 calories, and they're 3 smart points. The mini Baby Bell cheeses, the light ones, which is the ones I get, those are 50 calories. So they are 1 smart point. You could have 2 of those for 100 calories, but it's going to cost you 3 smart points because of that magic multiplier. And then the regular ones, the ones in the little red wax stuff, those ones are 3 smart points, but those are, I believe they're like 80 calories for one of those. So then lastly on this section, I just took like caramel corn rice cakes, which was something that I had in my cupboard. 2 of those is 100 calories, and they're going to cost you 4 smart points. So as you can see now, as we start adding in some like flavors and additives in some of these things, the points are going up a little bit. So I want to talk now a little bit about 100 calorie packs. So those things that you see in the stores that are labeled 100 calorie packs. So like guacamole is going to be 3 smart points. Vitatops, which I've never had, but I saw those in the store when I was shopping this weekend, and those are 4 smart points. One of those is 100 calories. Then I just kind of looked up in the tracker some 100 calorie packs. So like the Pringles 100 calorie packs are 100 calories. They're 5 smart points. The Nabisco like cookies, I think it said like chocolate chip cookies, Nabisco chocolate chip cookies, something like that. The 100 calorie packs are 4 smart points. Cheese Nips, which I guess are like Cheez-Its maybe, I'm not sure. Those are 3 smart points for the 100 calorie pack. And the 100 calorie pack of certain pretzels came up 5 smart points. So as you can see, I feel like this is one of the reasons why I enjoy Weight Watchers more than calorie counting, is because I feel like Weight Watchers is doing the work for me as far as making me mindful of what I'm eating. Because as we get into some of these 100 calorie packs, sure, all these are 100 calories, but 5 smart points for who knows how many Pringles is in those 100 calorie packs. Probably not very many. So you're talking maybe what, 10 little crisps or something. I'm not sure, but it's 5 smart points. I'm looking back and I'm thinking what I could have for 5 smart points. I could have 14 almonds and 2 of those Baby Bell cheeses, and that would put me at like 6 smart points. I think I would enjoy that more than having like 10 little Pringles, or I could have like 40 baby carrots and 3 tablespoons of hummus for 2 smart points. So I think to me, it kind of puts it in perspective that sure, you can keep within this calorie range, but how healthy are you eating? So I think it's really kind of showed me when I was kind of doing this research, it really showed me that this is why I want Weight Watchers as the basis for my healthy journey. And it's because it does this work for me, where I think if I was still counting calories, I used to buy a ton of these 100 calorie packs. I had a ton of them in my pantry because I thought, okay, here's 100 calories. Didn't even think about what was in it, what was going into my body, but Weight Watchers thinks of that for us. So this kind of just gives you an idea on calories versus smart points when we're talking about 100 calorie snacks. If you'd like me to do more videos like this, let me know, and I would be happy to do so. Just let me know down below in the description box what you would like me to look at and compare calories and smart points to, and I would do some research on that for you. So again, let me know if you like this video, give me a thumbs up, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye guys!